Okay, so now that we know how to multiply, now we're going to go ahead and raise powers to a power. So you might have something like, x squared raised to the third power. So we're raising exponents to other powers. So let's talk about what that looks like. So here is how it works. Right, this whole thing is being raised to the second power, which means 4x to the third times 4x to the third, right? So using what we already learned about the multiplication, right? That would be that would be 16. 4 times 4 is 16. And then your exponents, 3 and 3, you add them, right? So you get 16x, oops, whatever, the size is weird, to the 6th. So 16x to the 6th. So there has to be a shortcut, right? Because if, we raised it to the second power, so writing it twice wasn't so bad, but what if you're raising it to the 987th power, right? So the quick trick really is, let's take care of this little circle here. Okay, the quick trick really is, you're basically distributing the 2 into the parentheses, right? So think about it. We ended up with a 6 on our x exponent. How does 3 and 2 make 6? Multiplication. So before we were adding, when we were multiplying, we were adding the exponents. And now that we're raising it to a power, we're multiplying the exponents. So what you kind of need to, recognize too is that this 2 also got distributed to this 4, right? So pretend there's a 1 on the 4, it was, and 2 times 1 is 2. And 2 times 3 is 6. But then 4 squared we know is 16. Okay, so that's why it works. So in summation, the rule is when you're raising a power to a power, it expands like this, but you're really just multiplying the exponents. Okay, so a problem like this, right? I've said it before. If you don't have any exponents on what you're working with, put a 1 there to kind of keep your head on straight. Oops, that should be more there. And then you're just distributing it in. 3 to the third power it becomes, because 3 times 1, x, and then 3 times 1 again is 3. But you don't leave it like that, right? 3 to the third power, we can simplify that. 3 to the third power, a lot of students want to say 9. Be careful. 3 to the third power means 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27, right? 3 times 3 is 9. Times 3 again is 27, x to the third. All right, so we have it here again, where you just 3, right? And then 2 times 1 is 2. And then your a becomes to the 6th. But we can simplify our coefficient. We know that 3 to the second power means 3 times 3, which is 9, a to the 6th. All right, now we have multi-variables. So this becomes, 3, right? And then 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Again, 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 to the third power, like I talked about before, is 27. And that's your final answer. When you're entering your answers into Edulastic, please make sure you go alphabetically. It's not going to, even though 27b to the 6th, a to the 6th is technically the same thing, please go alphabetically because it's not going to accept it. All right, once again, a I have b. 2 times 2 is 4. And that's it.